Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to the Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Holy smokes. We had not one, not two, not three, but four, count them, 4 quad likes on the like streak goal down below before I even announced the new one. Holy smokes. So a video last week, the new strongest run of the year so far, absolutely destroyed the like streak goal. It's currently sitting at 16,000 likes. Thank you all so much for making that video absolutely blow up. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And welcome all new subscribers here who liked that video and was recommended here on the YouTube algorithm. I am happy to have you. The Mosh Pit loves to have you and hope you stick around for a good while. Now, secondly, we have a new like streak goal. This one brought to you from the Mosh Pit here on YouTube by Heritor Theory 6201, who said the Get Down Mr. President challenge. And there's a slight modification I'm making to this, but basically what this challenge, I can't even believe we're doing this. What this challenge is going to be is start with Lost Soul Buddy. If he dies, then restart the floor. You must respawn Lost Soul Buddy and try again for that floor. Now, the only part that I'm going to modify here is the 3 attempts per each floor. It was not really clear what Heritor Theory meant, so I'm just going to say anytime Lost Soul Buddy dies, we have to redo it. So thank you very much, Heritor Theory, and sincerely everyone who liked that video. Good Lord. On top of that, we had another like streak tally down below thanks to a YouTube short. Man, the support has been amazing. Thank you all so much. Here's your meme of the day brought to you on the Sinvicta subreddit. Hang on one second because it's not actually in the center of the screen. We're doing it live here. I guess it is in the center of the screen. Sent in here on the Sinvicta subreddit by Akira Rocco Smudge. I hope I said that right. I think I said it right. Title thread was my Mosh Pets setting in for the night for our nightly Sinvicta video. New to Reddit, but been watching for years. I do love how everyone is just bundled up and just sitting back and watching Isaac. So that is truly wholesome. Thank you very much, Akira, and everyone who upvoted that one. Welcome to the Sinvicta subreddit. We had a lot of new people join. All right, that was a 2-minute intro, but man, oh man, it was definitely worth it. And we're starting off with Cursive Line and Holy Grail. So C today is going to be Papa 36 Zulu, Alpha Delta Tango 3, and this is inevitable. We have Mr. Me yet again. So Mr. Mizzle, now's your time. And no, Mr. Me will not be able to identify. I know that we talked about Mr. Me being able to identify or being able to do anything you need him to, but not this time. We get a T-Sizzle. Okay. Oh gosh, and the sharp straw too, man. Well, we've got good damage here. We've got not great movement speed, and our tears rate is also subpar. But we already have better range than we had yesterday, which I'm very happy about. We also have great hair, by the way. And again, starting off with Holy Grail is just amazing. I think we got multiple tiers up there, which is honestly fantastic. But we also have Are You a Wizard? So let's try not to get hit. But having early flying here is going to be fantastic for us. It allows us to get to places that we normally wouldn't have access to, and also saves us resources so we don't have to bomb. We don't have to go get a key via bombing through a rock or anything like that. We just fly over and grab it. But I gotta say, I was blown away because honestly, I wasn't even looking. The last time that I saw last Monday's numbers, the last time I saw it, it was only at 3,000 likes. I say only, which is obviously massive, but it was not. Something happened over the weekend where it absolutely exploded in the algorithm. And when I checked it today, because obviously that was last Monday, so I'm looking for the question of the episode today. I checked it and it was at 16,000 likes. We haven't had a video cross 16K in a very long time. And lots of new people subscribing as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Be sure you come by tomorrow on the YouTube channel here and ring notification bells, not only to get notified when my uploads go live, but also, of course, we have a weekly Tuesday stream, which has been popping off lately as well here on YouTube. We play mostly Isaac, but we also kind of dabble into other games. It's just more of a joy just to hang out and talk to the Mosh Pit every single Tuesday. Not that I don't do that anywhere, but anyway, but here on YouTube is definitely special. And speaking of which, we go into last week's question of the episode from the new strongest run so far. And this one came in from Masticable8123, who said, question of the episode, have you considered making a playlist with all of the, quote, strongest runs of the year? That one got 280 upvotes for Masticable. And yes, I have and will be doing so. I'm going to either give it to one of my moderators, Limiting Zero, to hoist up the helm. And yes, he does get paid, by the way. Or I can let Alex do it as well. It should be fairly simple. They're basically just going to fetch all the strongest runs and all of the strongest runs that we've ever seen and compile them into a mega playlist. This one covering pretty much every single generation of Isaac. I'm not going to make separate playlists for all of those, but just one humongous playlist should suffice. I hope anyway. But yeah, it's a great idea. It's something that someone else had brought up not that long ago. Actually, I think it was honestly in a YouTube stream, and it's just a fantastic idea. It's something I should be doing. So, if you're wondering why I'm not picking up the charge key, it's because I don't want to get it yet because we're obviously going to need the D6 for something, and I bought a half-price key, so that's fine for me to get into the item room. Didn't cost us a key to get into the shop because we went through the secret room. Honestly, I'm going to take Luckfoot here. Luckfoot's going to give us neutral or better pills, not tears. Easy for me to say. I'm still stunned at the like streak goal. So we don't have to worry about negative pills anymore. It would have been nice for us to have before the golden pill, but c'est la vie. I think the golden pill pretty much helped us out more than hurt us. It only gave us a movement speed down from what I could see. And it did try to bomb us with explosive diarrhea, but obviously I'm walking on sunshine, so we didn't have to worry about that. I used the sun card as well to heal myself and make sure that we protected that that bone heart, because we do not want to lose that. If we lose the bone heart, it's going to be bad. I mean, ideally, we would just not take any damage here against Black Haunt, but it is Black Haunt, and he does not only shoots, but he also spawns spiders. Now, thankfully, thanks to that Tears upgrade that we got from the pills, we should be able to outgun him here and get rid of him pretty quickly, I hope. Our damage is very, very good. Well, I say very, very good, but it's okay. 4.04 is definitely above average to start a run, but it's certainly not run ending, and at least I hope not. After last week, we're definitely not ready for another no damage run. And the sort of extreme month that May has been so far continues to roll on. Now, if you're wondering what the other choice was, because if you remember yesterday, I mentioned that I have two choices I'm going back and forth between. It was the Get Down, Mr. President challenge, and then also another one that was sent in on the same video actually, which was the Satan or Mega Satan challenge, which would be a theme week, but we have to go to Mega Satan every single time. Only reason why we didn't do that is because we've already done that one before, and I realize, look, I'm not going to let Mom's Knife get away this time. I know, but hey, listen, the most frustrating run of all time was a direct result of me not taking Mom's Knife, so I'm not going to give up that opportunity this time. But starting off with flying anyway, I mean, we have the D6. Come on, we're good. We're good. We're gooder than good. We the goodest. But it was either the Get Down, Mr. President challenge or Mega Stand week, and that is something that we have done before. And I realized that talking about the No Seas challenge, but the No Seas challenge is a little bit different than another theme week, and that would have been a lot of fun too. There's the Unknown. We get the Pentagram, which is going to give us a nice damage up, courtesy of the D-Sizzle. If you don't know what the D6 does, by the way, then you must be very new to Isaac. But first off, welcome to the game. And secondly, the D6 is going to randomly roll an item pedestal item in the room. And it's all item pedestal items, not just one. It's one of the most powerful items in the game. One of the most iconic, maybe even possibly the most iconic, second maybe only to Brimstone. And it's just good. It's the first major unlock that I encourage new players to get. The D6 is everything in the game. It is your gateway to all the things in Isaac. Without the D6, you don't have access to rerolls, which means that you're severely limiting your progression and your unlocks. It's going to make the challenges easier, all that stuff. It is just that good. It is an easy S tier item. And it's even better if you can get the charge time down. And essentially, it just makes your run better. That's what the D6 does. It is a run maker better. I'm not gonna take Buddy in a Box right now. I think I'm just happy with the Soul Heart. Buddy in a Box Buddy is Buddy in a Box Buddy on Twitch anyway. He's an Eagles fan, Philadelphia Eagles. So I know I'm going to catch flack from Eagles fans, and I know that they're well known for their hospitality, their courteousness, and of course their willingness to let other fans of other teams just have fun and enjoy the game of football. But I also don't want Buddy in a Box. I just don't. Look, you gotta remember, I come from the old NFC. Bucks used to have to play the Eagles all the time, and there was very little teams left in the NFL that I disliked more than the Eagles. That's why I said the Super Bowl, we're damned if we do and damned if we don't. We either get a Chiefs three-peat or we get to have insufferable Philly fans for the next year, and yeah, it was the end times for any non-Eagles fan. But I will admit, I can be more comfortable, I guess, with an Eagles win, the first time that they've won the Super Bowl in quite a while, over a third Chiefs victory. Because as much as I don't like the Eagles, I probably dislike the Chiefs even more, although I do like Andy Reid. Oh, baby. We get ourselves Twisted Pair, which is going to have multiple knives, and we went from a range upgrade to a range upgrade. Yeehaw. Cain's Eye did not proc, unfortunately. That is the trinket that we got. And sometimes, occasionally, Cain's Eye will give us mapping, which is very handy, but it's not guaranteed. It is bolstered by Mom's Box, which we don't have, by the way. And know that I know that you all were wondering about the mosquito bite on my face. No, it's not gone away yet. It still itches quite a lot, and I hate it. Twisted Pair is going to really up our damage here with Mom's Knife. And all the range upgrades, I mean, Pyromaniac Brother. Ooh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage is here to tell you, Pyromaniac Brother. Don't have to worry about the explosions and we get healed by them. Hogan, I'm coming for your neck, brother. And when I get there, me and Miss Elizabeth, ooh, yeah. I don't do a good Macho Man. I didn't even really like Macho Man. Like back in the day, I'm talking in the heyday of wrestling, Macho Man was, I don't know, I wasn't a huge wrestling fan until the Undertaker came around. And I liked wrestling, and then I stopped watching wrestling. What is this? Justice. Another Tears upgrade. Nice. As Miosotis, which is going to basically just take anything on the ground and teleport them randomly up to 5 things off the ground. It's 5 or 3 to the next floor. We definitely are in the we're in the market for a speed upgrade, I gotta say. We got We got Rotten Tomato as well, which is going to allow us to paint a target red, and anything that is painted red will automatically draw the aggro from everything in the room, and they will not go after Isaac until whatever is painted red is destroyed. So it's almost like a better charm in a way. Another tears upgrade here. Oh my Gertie. Well, we want to turn into Black Judas pretty much now, just to really amp up the damage here. The only thing that sucks, and this is my fault, is that I should have gone back to get a full charge. That's the only thing that I did wrong here. Okay, so we're going to use all of our HP on the Demon Judgment. I think we have just enough. I should have also grabbed the blank paper there. Ooh, wow. Okay, is this not the telepills? No, it's not. Let's wait on that. And what we're going to do, I don't know if we have the movement speed for this. We need to grab Juice's Shadow and then get teleported back into the Devil Deal so we can get the Soul Heart before we die. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right, now we are Black Judas. Easy peasy. There we go. Hematemesis would not have done anything for us. And our damage is supercharged right now. We could go back as well and go check out the vault. But with us being Black Judas, we are flying. We are flying destruction incarnate right now. With Mom's Knife and Twisted Pair and this damage multiplier. Oof. You talking about you want to know about damage scaling? The item that is king of damage scaling. Don't look any further than Mom's Knife. Curse of Lost. Guppy's Paws, our second Guppy item. We'll take it, but we don't need it, obviously. We can re-roll it thanks to the D-Sizzle, and we get Scorpio. Scorpio's kind of... Scorpio will add a very nice damage dot to our attacks. Damage over time, so we're good with that. But even after turning into Black Judas, we still really need a movement speed upgrade. I picked possibly the worst angle to try to dodge that. There was such an easier way to dodge that. Instead, I had to bob and weave my way out of hands and shots at the same time, especially with 1.10 movement speed. That was not wise. I'm glad that everybody enjoyed the YouTube short of me and my, I dare say, probably my smartest moment of my entire life. I went to the ophthalmologist and she told me to open wide, so I opened my mouth. That was one part, I think, anyway. I don't remember if I actually said it or not, but that was one part that got cut from the final version of that animation. Was that what made it even worse was that she was a very attractive nurse. So when you make yourself look like an idiot in front of an attractive woman, it is even worse, because then you feel doubly stupid. It's like I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I brought shame to everybody that knows me. One tinted rock. We get another one. We will not. All right. Well, at least we got 2 soul hearts. Wow. Really? Yeah, we only got 1. Got a moon card. Nice. So we can get into boss rush without having to worry about finding the fool card now. Oh my god. Fallen just got deleted. I think somebody measured it. Somebody actually went by frame, in the strongest run of them all video. They had it was a couple days ago, and they found out. Nice, I got speed up. They actually counted the frames, how long it took us to kill Beast. It was less than 4 frames. Oh, thank you, Gimpy. Reducing soul hearts left and right here. There's a full card anyway. So Beastie in that run was alive for less than 4 frames, which is extremely fast. Extremely fast. Remember, we're talking, you're watching this right now at 60 frames per second. So you take that, right? And now picture how fast 4 frames is. Yeah, that is impressive to say the least. And I'm not even impressed by that as much as I am that somebody actually went back through and ripped the video to count how many frames that she was alive for. That's the kind of stuff that I love to see. That's the really cool nerdy stuff about the videos. You know, I'd like to think one day that I will have the Ryan-esque level of archives where every single run is archived and documented and categorized from the first to the last. And people can like say, hey, when was the first time we found Sissy? Or what was the fastest time Beast died? Or something like that. That would be a massive undertaking. We're still just looking for the boss room right now. Oh, we might as well just be here, I guess, because what is this?
I can see forever.
Thank you, Matthias. I can see forever. So if you notice there that the I can see forever horse pill, right, baby. I can see forever horse pill actually gave us full mapping. So Luckfoot really putting in work here. Now, I made a dumb decision and used reroll in the item room. Brittle Bones is not bad, but it's also not great. So we got to somehow get where even if we got to boss, even if we got into the boss room, we're not going to be able to have a full charge. I do still want to go check out Ye Olde Secret Room though. Ooh, hang on now. Hang on now. We can give up the moon card and just do boss rush, but we have a D6 roll. Thanks to the last thing that we've... No. Did we use the D6 before the I Can See Forever pill? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Yeah. And we get Guppy as well. Holy moly, dude. I'm not going to take Bloody Lust or the Nail. The Nail is very good, but it's no D-Sizzle. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I know that we had Red Stew, which is the reason why our damage is kind of bonkers, but it's even more bonkers because Red Stew is about to go. We also just got... Crybaby, which is going to help us out with some AoE damage. By God. Wow, we just clipped Pin, and he was done. Yeah. And the thing, too, is that our Guppy Flies are going to be doing just as much damage, if not more damage than our actual knives. So, you wish, Monstro. First time we've actually taken damage. Again, Fallen didn't even animate. Flies got Gertie Jr. before she could actually charge. Remember, this is only lap 1. Like, we are absolutely blasting it here. Big chug. Oh, God. Frail died before he even knew what was happening. He didn't even touch the ground. Sorry, C Dizzle. And speak of the devil. Lost Soul Buddy, check him out now. Give us some soul hearts. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So a little bit of a prelude. Let's see if we can keep Lost Soul Buddy alive. There's honestly really no excuse to not keeping him alive here. It's not like we have bad movement speed. It's not like we have bad damage. So let's get a little preview of what the Get Down Mr. President run will look like here. Great block there by Dry Baby. Careful now. As much as I don't like Lost Soul Buddy, because I do think that he is an annoying item. But it proves to be a different type of challenge, you know? And that's something that I readily admit that I'm not good at coming up with sometimes. I do like those classic theme weeks, though. Not speed up, doesn't really matter. Because we have Mom's Knife. Secret room should be there, by the way. We already got Guppy. Like it's all systems go right now. So there's the... Okay, well, there we go. There's the entire map, everyone. Those of you who weren't convinced that we weren't getting just giant maps. This is not XL floor, by the way. This is only Womb 1. I guess technically every map is going to look huge if you do a full clear every single time you play the game. But we're just kind of used to that around here. That's just what we do. Alright, baby. What a nuke. Get behind me, Mr. Lost Soul Buddy. Dude, how is this floor still going on? How is this floor still going, brother? Like, that is some kind of next level map right there. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about me. I'm worried about Lost Soul Buddy. Okay, that was close. Yeah, the bosses are just going to be an afterthought here. We do not need a speed. We don't need a Tears upgrade or shot speed upgrade, but we might as well take it. Soul Buddy giving us a whole bunch more soul hearts. So if Lost Soul Buddy dies, I would have to restart the floor, which would involve me going stage and then whatever floor we're currently on, and then giving myself Lost Soul Buddy again. Although I'm pretty sure that Lost Soul Buddy would travel with us, and I wouldn't have to just give me another one. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. Somebody in that comment thread mentioned about using the rules. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to avoid using the rules as much as I can. There are times where I almost start a YouTube video while the rules is still on. And if you start a run, then you can't continue it without having the mod on. I just saved your life, Lost Soul Buddy. All right, he's still alive. He still lives. Definitely happy having the guppy flies is making us look pretty strong here. Just gotta be careful with our positioning is all we gotta do. If we can finish the rest of this run without Lost Soul Buddy dying, I'll be convinced that maybe, just maybe, that challenge can be done. This would be the challenge on easy mode just because we are Black Judas and we also have pretty much unlimited damage at this point.
Range up.
These are the enemies that are going to be tough. Not because they're tough, but because they're cheap. Which you can say for pretty much every single enemy in Isaac. Stanley. Yes. Fallen still just can't catch a break. Great block there by Crybaby. I was trying to get in the middle of it because we remember we have Holy Mantle thanks to the blanket, and yeah, Stanley's just dead. Lost Soul Buddy still lives. Look what happens when we try. Lost Soul Buddy, check him out now. Get D-Dizzle. We're already Guppy, so we don't need anything else here. Guppy's Collar maybe in case of just disaster strikes. But that would have to be a very calamitous disaster for us to for us to need Guppy's Collar at this point. I would have to go too ham on like a Demon Judgment or get a little too big for my britches and try to take a Devil Deal we could not afford at the time. Get Leech Buddy. And a quick word, by the way, for those of you who are still playing Raid, we've removed some inactive people from the Mosh Pit, the official Mosh Pit clan. And if you'd like to apply, talk to Limiting Zero in the Discord, or just search up the official Mosh Pit. Just look for official Mosh Pit in Raid Shadow Legends, and you'll see the Mosh Pit pop up. Hey, Cricket's body doesn't really do anything; it gives us a tears up, but it doesn't do anything for Mom's Knife. Although that would be quite hilarious if it started to spawn a bunch of little tiny knives everywhere. Go back and re-roll what we have left here. D-Bizzle, sorry. Yeah. See, the problem is that they no longer they don't stay. They do not stay as Devil Deal items anymore. In the dark room, you only get the Devil Deal items on the first go around when you first get to the floor. Whew, that was a close one, Lost Soul Buddy. We get Miter as well. Look at this. Lost Soul Buddy's still kicking. Still alive and kicking. Right, baby? It's our job. Protect this man. No, Lost Soul Buddy. Oh no. And he's back. Second seed, 6 X-Ray Bravo Foxtrot Hotel 6 Hotel Whiskey. So we would have to, by rule of the challenge, we would have to restart Dark Chest, the Dark Room, and do it all over again. Man, Glowing Hourglass would be very nice to have. If we can get that on that run, ooh, baby. A couple of Soul Hearts here. We do have D-Bizzle as well, so we're going to be even further fortified with our HP. Okay. More room clear and we can get a reroll there. Ah, come on, game. Okay. Now, contrary to popular belief, Lost Soul Buddy does not stack with Lost Soul Buddy. How do I know? Well, the last time I was doing a wacky video for Wacky Wednesday back in the day, I was going to do all items are Lost Soul Buddy. The problem is that the game will only allow for one and only one item to spawn out of each, or out of one of the Lost Soul Buddies, no matter how many you have. So, as much fun as that would be, unfortunately, this is not how it works anymore. That is a measure of fun that no one can handle. Isaac, we gotta keep it real and hardcore. Was it just can't even be called a game anymore. Tigran should be here, by the way. Oh my god. Should gain access to the boss trap room, which we're going to absolutely utterly destroy. We get perks. Yeah, we need a movement speed upgrade. We'll take it. Green Larry. Thank you, D Bizzle. Ooh, that was close. Lost Soul Buddies. Limehorn did not see what was coming. Oh, baby. We get Brimstone. We got Knife Stone, Lost Soul Buddy, Dark Judas. I mean, everything's coming up Millhouse here. A Soul Buddy. Making it happen. And there's the benefit of having Twisted Pair along with Brimstone and Mom's Knife. You can just unleash a torrent of knives. If you're wondering how we're sending out a continuous stream of knives, all you gotta do is tap the fire button. Instead of charging up Brimstone all the way like this, if you tap the fire button, you'll constantly be shooting out knives like this. It's a little bit of advanced tech, you know how we do. More options is great. Or I should say options? I don't know what we're going to do with this wild card. I was originally going to use it for an extra D6 roll, and then now we're just kind of have it. Really don't need any more. Our shot speed is now 1.82. That is with Mom's Knife. Wow, Monstrance coming in from Lost Soul Buddy. That's actually a huge damage upgrade for us. Not in the sense that it affects our damage, but anything around, anything inside of that circle is going to take damage. And then the closer that we get, the brighter circle in between of the, or in the middle of the other circle is going to take an even more focused damage, constant damage. For Monstrance. And I think Monstrance honestly is just, it's an item that I'm always back and forth on. Definitely we couldn't make Mars work anymore. Not if we're trying to keep Lost Soul Buddy alive. Plus we just don't need it. Like, we've got Brimstone and Knife Stone. But going back to Monstrance, I do think that Monstrance gets a little bit of a bad rap. I think it is underwhelming to get as an Angel Deal item, but at the same time, I also think it can be good. It just goes against a lot of that controlling your outgoing damage, because it's constant damage. But I do think that there's some very interesting builds you could do with Monstrance. Get Birthright here, so now we have Dark Juices. This is not Eden's Birthright, this is Dark Juice's Birthright, which is very, very strong. So anytime we use our spacebar item, we are now going to have a Book of Virtues-esque type Wisp but also it's going to give us the Book of Belial effect. Actually, no, it doesn't give us the Wisp. It just gives us the damage effect. And Bambino died before we even had a chance. Take marbles. Get rid of some more trinkets. And we do not need another Debizzle. Deathless is just going to be worthless. We're never going to be able to kill stuff in the right order unless if it's just an empty room or it was just this big chub. Yes, I do not like the big chub. The big chub sound effect. It's just, I don't know. It kind of grates the ears. You know, it's like you have an earwig stuck in your ear. Not that I know what that's like, thank God, but. The 9-volt. Or at least we could get the 9-volt if we had enough money, which I squandered all. Yeah, just, I don't know. There's just something about that. I also don't like the new Debizzle sound effect either. Get a reroll real quick, yeah. We can reroll Slipped Rib or possibly get some mapping in here. Or just get the 9-volt. The 9-volt will cut down the charge time by 1 for the D-Sizzle. Yeah. And whenever you pick up the 9-volt, you automatically get a full charge on your spacebar item. Okay. See, the thing is we don't need 1.82 shot speed. Like at all. This damage is just starting to really snowball. False PhD. I mean, all the damage that we're doing right now is being caused by just Mom's Knife. That's not even including the damage that we're doing with Guppy Flies, let alone the Brimstone shots. Okay, so you see the Eye of Belial effect, 9.85 additional damage anytime we use our active item in a room. And Lost Soul Buddy still remains, so... But unfortunately, that damage bonus does go away as soon as you exit the room, as to be expected. Get a moon card, but honestly, we can just mollywop the boss rush again. Secretly kind of holding out hope that we get another R key. Imagine if we get another Omega run. Would May have to be considered the strongest month ever at that point? Nice damage upgrade there with the stapler. But we need a key though. Knew that. That 1 damage turned into almost 3 damage, courtesy of the Black Judas multiplier. Did a good job saving Lost Soul Buddy there. Yep. Maw of the Void. Honestly, we don't need Maw. I'm gonna fade the Devil Deal. We really don't need anything in there at this point. And I'll take Sulfuric Acid. It gives us more damage, but also allows us to punch through rocks and doors and stuff. No, come on. The death shot. Are you kidding me? What? That was 1 shot? 1 little tiny projectile? How in the world did that shot connect between everything that could have blocked it? Crybaby, where were you? I was trying to move out of the middle of the room just so we don't get bloated or Monstro 2'd. What? Oh. Dark Mom, okay. I see what's going on here now, game. This is the game's final tantrum. And it's in its death throes. You know what, Lost Soul Buddy? That one wasn't your fault. That was the game. You're seeing here how the rocks are actually being destroyed by Mom's knife. That is courtesy. That's courtesy of sulfuric acid. There we go. One-shotting Daddy Longlegs. They might be asking, why am I not using the D6 right away so we get the damage bonus? I don't know if you knew this or not. I'm not sure if you're paying attention or not, but we are one-shotting these bosses. Adding even more damage, whether it's 1 damage, 9 damage, or 1,000,000 damage, is not going to do anything to kill these bosses any harder. It is inevitable. They are already dead. The bosses are so dead they don't even know it yet. I mean, stop me now when you're ready to. If you want to be the person that counts the frames that are, if we're killing things in the most efficient amount of frames possible, then be my guest. But there's the reason why I like having sulfuric acid in pretty much any situation, allowing you to skip through doors and everything. Lost Soul Buddy remains, and you know we're going to go fight Old Hushy. 80% double deal, by the way, that we just failed. Old Hushy. Well, we were out of keys, so this should give us a key. We get school bag. All right, Dry Baby, it's on us to keep him alive. It takes all of us. Wow, he didn't even attack. Blue Baby got off more attacks than Old Hushy did. Lost Soul Buddy, continuing to thrive. I can tell you right now, it's not going to get any easier than this in terms of keeping Lost Soul Buddy alive. Really need to start taking keys from options. We need all the keys, at least 4 keys. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Get little Claudie. Little Claudie's just going to add even another knife. That was a great block there by Big Chub. Wow. Yeah, Isaac is just getting just getting overrun with damage. And he gave us Lucky Foot. Thank you. Thank you, Lost Soul Buddy. I appreciate that. Got the Buzzsaw build now. Fortune Cookie. I know. It's hard to gauge where our actual hitbox is to pick things up. I know it sounds silly, but... Worm Buddy! All the buddies are coming out today. That was a Rainbow Champion. That also is our last key that we needed. Yep. Gulp little Clotty, so we're gonna have got our Clot buddy with us. And no, before you ask, unfortunately, sulfuric acid does not open up the doors in the chest. In fact, nothing will, except for Mercurius. Monty, which we do not need. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, eventually we'll find the right way to go. Game just baited us here with Kane's other eye. And Blue Baby is not long for this world. Worm Buddy getting there, getting the crowd control. Lost Soul Buddy lives, but we're not done yet. Why not? Back-to-back super powerful Monday runs. I'll take it. No. No, we don't want Flatstone. I guess I could re-roll it. Okay. Oh, we wanted the key. The key. Be very cautious here with the red poops. Gonna be red gate. Oh my god. Okay. Woo! Sacred Heart. Holy moly. 60 damage. With Mom's Knife. This is, you know, that final scene in Matrix Revolutions where all the Sentinels are flying around like a school of fish? Yeah, that's what this is about to look like. Still not taking a game. I don't care how many times you show it to me. The golden key here. I don't think either one of these are delirium, and it's not really going to matter. Even if we do find delirium. Yeah. They go all the way back up here, and this is going to take seconds. Lots of full charges for reroll. By God, this is not a room for you, Pin. You should have stayed down. Here's Loki. We get Dark Matter, which is going to give us even more damage. Because now we have the Black Judas multiplier and also Sacred Heart factoring into the mix here. So every bit of damage that we get is just going to be mega multiplied. I don't know what kind of games this map is playing, but apparently all these are down here. Got a Reverse Judgment card. This is the ultra secret room, or this is the super secret room. So this is not the regular secret room, but I think it counts as a secret room pool. Oh, well, we still have the D-Sizzle. And we have a wild card. You already know what I'm thinking. All right, Spirit Sword guy. All right, Spirit Sword guy. It's about time you get your comment streak is due. For Spirit Sword guy. Our tears rate is so high right now. The whirlwind attack instantly charges. Forget me now. I mean, oh, but we didn't take Sacred Orb though. Why did I not take Sacred Orb? I should have just taken it. Where in the hell are the last two bosses over here? Okay. This is absurd damage with the Spirit Sword here. Ball. So here comes Delirium. As luck would have it, we were the last to find him. Get Big Chubby getting there, getting some. Oh no, he stomped on Lost Soul Buddy. Oh no. Oh my god, look how fast the swords are moving. It's just it's like an anime attack. We attack so fast, even Delirium doesn't know what's happening. And down he goes. Down goes Delirium. You thought we was done. You thought we was done. No, friends. No. There's still plays to be made here. Running it back. Running it back for Lost Soul Buddy. Now, it is going to be very difficult to keep him alive because we now have the Spirit Sword, but all the more challenge. Jeez. The host didn't even have a chance to spawn. I don't know how much damage those swords are hitting for, but it is in the hundreds. Hundreds of damage. Remember, we have Sacred Heart, so they're automatically just gravitating towards the nearest thing. We're gonna get just another range upgrade, because hell, why not at this point? Range is actually gonna be our best friend here. I think the game wants me to go this way, doesn't it? Get to this boss over here. Yep, I knew it. Can't hide from me, game. Hey, Chaos. I don't know if Chaos is going to help us out at all, but sheer amount of damage that's going around is brutal. And look at the range that we have here. Remember, this is with the Spirit Sword. What are we doing here? I didn't even know that was a haunted chest. Look, the game's pulling out all the stops. What is this map, man? Get Black Candle, which is gonna stop us from getting curses. He's going to be all the way to the right, isn't he? Yep. So for those of you who didn't believe in Sinvicta navigation, there you go. I just did it twice in a row. Somehow, this man, this guy right here, managed to do back-to-back voids without knowing where Delirium was, and somehow managed to do every boss but Delirium again. What? Somehow Lost Soul Buddy died. I think maybe sulfuric acid blew up a bomb rock. That's definitely, this is good. This is a learning experience. We know which items not to take when we're trying this challenge here for ourselves. Get down, Mr. President challenge. Well, it was a good effort. We almost got Lost Soul Buddy through pretty much every single fight. He did live through Hush. Almost lived through Delirium. He honestly should have, but Delirium be Delirium though. Wow, Delirium just got smoked. Thank you for watching, everyone. Another really strong banger run here. And May continues just to dish out the goodness as well as the punishment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the new like streak goal as well. Of course, I'm always taking feedback, and welcome all new subscribers to the Mosh Pit. Make sure you check out the Discord. Make sure you check out the Patreon. Make sure you check out the Twitch channel, all that stuff. You can find the links down below. And shout out to Alex, my artist, who does all of the fine editing and art for every thumbnail you see every single day. So thank you for watching. Have a great start to your week, everybody. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like these pages of mine, like Barman1998, Katoryu, and RageGod91. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of the next episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.